Countless photos and videos have shown flooded homes and streets in southern Taiwan. And with the typhoon moving on, President Lai Ching-te and Premier Jung-tai headed south on Thursday to visit disaster-stricken areas. There, they informed locals about the subsidies and tax breaks the government would be providing to help households and businesses recover.
President Lai Ching-te and Kaohsiung Mayor Chen Chi-mai braved the rain in order to see for themselves just how bad the damage was at this Kaohsiung banana orchard.
In every part of Taiwan, not just Kaohsiung, any household that experienced flood levels that reach 50 centimeters or higher will receive 20,000 NT. As for low or lower middle income households that encountered flood levels that were under 50 centimeters, in the past, the Ministry of Economic Affairs allocated 5,000 NT to these families, but this time will increase that figure to 10,000 NT.
In addition to flood-related subsidies from the MOEA, the Ministry of Finance has also put forward 9 tax breaks that households can utilize to help lighten their post-disaster burdens.
Individual income tax and business income tax are 2 of the taxes included in the 9 categories of tax breaks. I will urge the Ministry of Finance as well as national taxation bureaus around Taiwan to be proactive about helping disaster-stricken individuals by reducing the amount they pay in taxes.
President Lai also pointed out that the military had fully committed itself to disaster relief.
Typhoon Kaohsiung came right when the 40th edition of the Hanguang military exercises were going to be held. So, right when the typhoon made landfall, I informed military leadership that the 40th edition needed to be adjusted so that the armed forces would have enough energy to commit themselves to disaster relief work, which involves them working with local governments.
While President Lai was in Kaohsiung, Premier Jung-tai made stops in Yunlin, Jiayi, and Tainan, which was his first stop. Zhuo's visits allowed him to hear the needs of disaster-affected individuals.
I wasn't able to be here in these places that suffered severe damage when disaster struck. Not being able to stand with the city mayors, county commissioners, and my fellow compatriots at that moment is something that truly troubles me even now. There's probably about 1,100 hectares growing sorghum, and about 60 to 70% of it has been harvested. This typhoon's rain caused there to be standing water, and some sorghum crops were blown over by the wind. So we're taking the opportunity while the Premier is here to help farmers receive subsidies to cover sorghum production costs, as well as shipping subsidies.
The central and local governments are giving their all to help disaster-stricken residents, farmers, and fishers overcome all the damage caused by Typhoon Kaohsiung.